going on, boys? Back at the works. Major problems. Major problems. I had the nose all done. I had to rip it all apart because the guns, the front glass did not fit in right. It made the barrels of the guns bend down, and that still wasn't enough. It's like 3 millimeters off at least. So I had to pull it all apart. I don't know why they weren't bit right. I put it together the way they told me to put it together in the directions. That's what you get. That's what you get for directions, to put that bottom piece in. So I put it where they told me to put it, but it wasn't low enough, obviously, because that's what the gun racks sit on, as you can see. And that's what I did. That's where they were. That's where they sat. Because that's the gun belts go on there. But yeah, I just didn't. So now what I'm doing, I cut it all out. Got it all out without breaking anything, thank God. And what I'm gonna do is I have glued the top piece to this gray piece. This gray piece here, I glued the top piece to that. This piece over here is just taped on. That's just, the only reason I did that was to give me an alignment so that it's together right. So that when I go to put that piece on, it lines up. So now once I'm gonna let this all harden, I'm not gonna touch this until tomorrow, I think. I want to give it a good 24 hours to set up good. I got other stuff I can do on this. And then I will fit the guns into that. Something's got to go lower. I'll put the guns in and then shove this underneath it and see what it looks like and what I got to do and what has to be cut, what don't have to be cut. But like I said, I got other stuff to do. I got the top turrets all done. Just needs to be a little touch-up paint here and there. But yeah, the guns work. The gun works. And of course it will pivot. This isn't glued on yet. I gotta paint all that. I gotta paint the thing on it. But that still needs to harden up. So that's done. The main part's done. I got, take that off. The tail is not, none of the wings of the tail are not glued on yet. Yeah. Hang on a second, fellas. Hang on 1 second, fellas. Alright, we're back. Yeah, so I got it all together. Like I said, the tail and the wings are not glued on yet. I had to tape my guns on. Now, see, the thing is now I got a lot of work that still needs to be done. But now I got to worry about snapping guns off, gun barrels off. There's one on either side there, and then I got these two back here, and these move, which is unfortunate because the thing that they give you to put them in, well, to me on the plane itself, it looked like a canvas bag. So because these moved, obviously, they went up and down. They didn't. I don't think they went side to side. I think they just went. Oh, they might have. All I know is they moved. Because see how it looks like a bag. But with the fixed holes in it, I can either put it in so the guns are pointed up, or I can put it in so the guns are pointed down. So I haven't decided that yet. The only thing I got to decide is how, so that I can put something on it so I don't snap them off. Or I'll be fabricating something later to make it look like gun barrels, which is what they did on the Mitchells, the Mitchells that went on the Doolittle raid. After doing research and reading about these things, to make them lighter, of course, we know that they took a lot of the stuff out of the ones that went on the raid, so they could get more fuel and everything else in. But what they did was they took out the back 250s. And the guys that were flying them weren't happy with that because they were afraid of the Jap fighters coming in from the rear and not seeing any guns. At least if they, made it look like there was some guns there, that the Jap fighters would think twice. So they grabbed a couple of broomstick handles and affixed them to the back. And from far away, you couldn't tell what they were. Just like back in the Civil War days when they used to use logs to make them look like cannons so that the enemy would think that they had more than they had. So, I mean, it's not much different. But that's what they did to the Mitchells that went on the Doolittle raid. But this, I'm not doing that as one of the, I'm not doing this as one of those. But yeah, I got the I got it all down. I gotta fix a couple of small spots where the seams are not many. The wings and stuff look like they're gonna be good fits once I get them in there. I got a little work to do back here with this. I got a little, depending on where I put it, I'm gonna have a little gap, but I gotta see where the window goes. But other than that, we had emergency robocall call today from the Norfolk Police Department. They were looking for a suspect, and from what I understand, they caught him just a little while ago. So, because we never get any excitement out here. Even though where we live, we have an extensive prison system in our town. The Massachusetts State Prison isn't too far from where I live. The Norfolk County Detention Center, and there's a couple other things. They're miles from us. You know what I mean? It's not like they're right next door, but we're in the same town. But I've never heard of anybody ever escaping or anything like that. If they have, they don't tell you, so probably better off not knowing. But if they make it where we are, they have made it quite a ways from where they are, so I ain't worried about it. And I got enough stuff to take care of anybody that tries to get in my house. But anyway, rainy, cloudy. We're gonna get rain and snow mixed today. It's a chilly day out. But it's all right. I'm down here working on this. I got plenty of stuff to do. I got wings to tape off and motors to do and side guns to put on. But that's where I am, boys. That's where I am. I know there are a couple of you other guys that are building this B-25. I don't know if you've had problems with the nose. Just watch it when you do your nose. But so, like I said, mine, nothing added up. I had to cut everything apart. I'm going to be starting from scratch. So just watch it, guys. Just watch it. All right, it's telling me I only got a few seconds left. So, but other than that, putting the tree up today. Later on, when Mama comes home, we're going to be putting the tree up. So I'll take a picture of that and show you. All right, boys. 10 seconds. You know what I'm going to say. Peace out.